Right, day 3 and I'm on my way. I feel as though I could walk without the sticks if I'm honest. But I'll not. I'm on my own. I'm using a face tracking thing, so I hope it can see me all right. I've got it's following me. And then I'll sit down. But to be honest with you, when you're up, you just feel as though you could keep going. But it's day 3, so let's have a look. And I'll sit down. I'm using a little monitor. I'll turn that around so I can make sure I'm in the thing. Let's sit down. Everything's good. A couple of things I need to mention to you. And there, can you see me now? Yeah, I think you can. A couple of things worth mentioning, right? So, if you watched the video for 1 and 2, that was all good. We knew what was going to happen. We knew yesterday was going to be really, really painful. Because I had to be at the hospital at 6:30, on Monday, I was up at 5. So I didn't really sleep Sunday night. Monday, as I explained in the video, it was late when I got to sleep. And I woke up at 6 o'clock yesterday morning. That's when the pain started because the epidural had finished. So last night, first night home, had lots of friends and family popping in. When I got onto the bed, I think it might be worth somebody getting a mattress topper or something like that. If I keep glancing away, it's just to make sure the monitor's got me facing. It might be worth getting a mattress topper or something firm, you know what I mean? Because when I sat on the bed and I tried to swivel around, I had to get a friend to push my leg to where I would normally be. So she did that before she went home. But then I'm on my own after that, you see. So I was lying on the bed, I had the TV. I thought, oh, I'm all right here. But then because I was so tired and I hadn't slept much, you know, and if you're in an office and your legs start kicking or you're driving home and you're in the last hour of the journey and your legs start, I call it kicking. I don't know if it's a medical term, but I felt my legs starting to kick and I thought, wait, no, I'm tired. Just get to sleep. Get to sleep, Kev, now. I had oral morphine just before I went to bed, which they've given me enough of to last probably a week or 2, I think. Took me codeine 2 hours before that and some paracetamol. So I thought, I've got to be tired. And I was tired. My whole body was trying to sleep, except my left leg was agitated. So then I tried to put a pillow or a cushion underneath it, which is hard when you're on your own. You're not meant to bend in case you dislocate the hip, because it's still bedding in there, isn't it? And so I put the cushion under, and I just thought, oh no, it's worse. And after about 40 minutes, I got up and I sat on here. But I couldn't get round the TV for the Fire Stick. So I had no TV. I was annoyed. I thought, at least I'll watch something and it might send me to sleep. So I sat on here till 8 o'clock this morning. And I went to the toilet. Speaking of toilets, we'll go on to that shortly. So yeah, it meant I didn't really have any sleep last night. So that's 3 nights I went without sleep. And I just can't get comfortable. Now, as for walking, I feel as though if there was somebody in the room, I could actually show off and walk without these, which is unbelievable. You know, it's only Wednesday. The operation was Monday. It would be too complacent and too cocky, I think, if I did it. And I would be trying to be clever. And I would probably keel over and on me. There's that many obstacles in this place. But I can certainly walk on one when there's nobody in. And I think I could walk without any, just around the house. But I think it's a bit risky, you know what I mean? If you trip, you can trip even if you're well, can't you? Let's face it. So we'll forget about that idea. As for the toilet, the hospital give me things to bring out, like the crutches, the Zimmer frame. What else? The raised toilet seat. They give me that. I'll just put that on hold. It's my sister. I'll ring her back. So they give me the raised toilet seat, but I haven't used it yet, and it's Wednesday. I had a number 2 before I went to the hospital, and then I had a shower and set off over there. But I've barely ate much, really, if I'm honest. I've been having a couple of protein drinks a day and things like that. I haven't had much appetite. I don't know if that's the same for everybody. But no, I haven't been really having much. I've been having stuff like this, you know what I mean, which isn't perfect, it isn't great. The cereal drinks and that, you know what I mean? Just so I'm getting something in me. but I haven't had much appetite to sit down and eat proper food. So I haven't had number 2 yet, and so I can't explain how that'll go. I'm going to have a shower shortly. I don't like to miss my showers. That's about it, really. I'm feeling okay. And they did tell me Monday you'll feel great because you're on the epidural and you'll think this was easy. Tuesday it'll be like a hammer blow for you, which was yesterday. Said Wednesday it'll be slightly easier. And it is. If I stand up now, there's a stiffness there when I get up. But once I'm up and I walk maybe 2 steps, I can just keep going. And you have to do bad leg, good leg, sticks. Bad leg, good leg, put your sticks in front of you. Bad leg, good leg, move the sticks. I think I said it wrong on the other video. I was full of jokes. But the pain is literally only there for the bruising. It's really bearable now, really bearable. It's just like somebody give you a dead leg when you're having a kick about in a football or something like that. So let's see what tomorrow brings. I'm thinking of going out somewhere with a friend in the car. And they even said, if you want to go to the pub for some lunch, you might be down to 1 stick by then, but take 2. And I went, in 4 days? I went, yeah. You can definitely go for a pub lunch somewhere if somebody takes you. And it's a sensible enough car. Maybe it's not a Range Rover, so you've got to climb into it, or a car that you've got to climb down into. It's probably going to have to be a mid-range. You could even use my car. It's a Skoda Superb, so that would probably be acceptable, I think. But I'll keep you posted. Hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight, but I have been on the bed this afternoon and I had an hour and a half sleep, but then the phone kept going and it woke us up. I was trying not to answer it and I thought, I'm self-employed. I need to tell people what's going on. So I did that. To be honest with you, I didn't mind, but it woke me up. But I might have slept for quite some time there. And my leg actually lay on the bed all right this time. Again, I had to get someone, make a call to get someone to go and just push my leg along. You shimmy yourself back on the bed and then you've got to swivel. It's hard to lift your leg up and swivel just now. But everything else is going quite well. I've got codeine, I've got paracetamol, and I've got plenty of morphine left. I've got a feeling by what they're saying, they might be bang on right. I'm even thinking about going to watch my grandson's football match on Saturday morning. He plays local football. And I'm actually thinking of popping along and standing on the touchline. Because I don't think it could be worse than watching on the touchline last Saturday when I had a bad hip. It can't be that bad. I know how bad that was. It was horrendous. And it's been horrendous for a long time. So I'm just thinking I might go along Saturday and watch. If the weather's all right, why not? Nothing else to do. I'm off work for a couple of weeks. I still have knee trouble. I'll have the knee trouble for a long time yet. But it's a bit more bearable than what the hip was. I had to get something done first. So I've got the hip done first. I'll look at the knees further down the line. But I feel as though I could go and watch the football match and stand as well. Maybe if there's any seats, I'll take a seat, but I think I could stand. I hope it helps somebody. I'm getting good messages off people. Try and put your messages onto YouTube so it understands that it's working. Because a lot of people know me through Facebook or they can text me, I've just seen your video, you know what I mean? Put something onto there, ask a question and I can check it out because I get a bleep on it. I don't get bleeps on me Messenger for some reason. But I get a bleep off YouTube and then I can answer your questions quicker. But there's a lot of people being in touch saying, I'm thinking of doing it, but I'm scared. I hate pain. I'm as soft as they come. If it was up to me, the population would be zilch. If it was down to me to have all the babies, there'd be nobody on the planet. Honestly, that's how soft I am. But I do feel as though when I go back to Monday to today, I've got an ounce of regrets. And then when I think back the day before Monday, how much pain I was in then, and last year and the year before, I mean, nah, I wouldn't swap it now. If the other hip had to be done, I would actually sign up for it now. That's how I feel. And I'll go through the same procedure. So hopefully you'll see me going into the pub tomorrow. I'll not be on the alcohol. I've got too many drugs there. But I'll go in. I'll have a pint of Coke or something, a pint of Diet Coke and a bar meal. Why not? The quicker I get normality in me, the better. And they say it's exercise. Any excuse to get up and go. If I start walking now, I'll be stiff for the first 2 steps. And after that, I start having to slow down because I'm almost thinking I'm going to run. So it's been great so far. But thank you for checking in. It's nice that people watch it. And thank you for all your messages. But like I said, try and keep the message onto the YouTube channel just to get more people to see, because they'll push it out more that way to let people see it. It's not for money. I'm not monetized or anything like that. I'm not interested in that. It's just, I watched that many videos on YouTube and there was too many scaremongers. I nearly put myself off, as I said in the last video. I nearly walked away at the last minute even. Before we even went into the theatre, I nearly turned around and I thought, I've seen them YouTube videos. And they were putting me off. And I realise now they were just clickbait. So don't fall for the clickbait. Every story's different, don't get me wrong. But don't fall for them clickbaiters. They're monetized and they're trying to get 100,000 views so they can pick up a few £100. And they'll probably go and do another video about something totally different the next day. They're probably lying through the back teeth about the hip operations. They probably haven't even had one. They're just acting, they're trying to get the money. And they're always going to get more money out of you by trying to scare you, aren't they? They're not going to go on and say, this is brilliant, this. They won't get many views. I'm only getting a few hundred at a time and I'm fine with that. But like I say, if it helps one person, I'm happy. So thanks for checking in. I'm going to get some coffee now and some food. And I'm going to make it myself. Yeah.